Hey, what's up everybody? It's Rox and I'm coming to you today with a review for Basketball Wives LA Season 2 Episode 2. It's raining really hard here in Atlanta, so I hope it's not going to be really loud in the video. It is truly storming down. I just ran to my car. My God, it's terrible. Make sure my curls stayed in. But anyway, let's get to it, shall we? So the show opens where it left off last week, which was at Miss Gloria's little cookbook soiree. Let me just say for the record that I don't like Gloria. I don't like Gloria. I wasn't really sure how I felt about her. I had to go back and watch some of my old videos, and then I remembered that, yeah, I don't like Gloria. Something about her makes me like, ugh. But anyway, y'all, I can't fault the poor little tired-looking child for being upset that Malaysia invited Jackie. Don't she look tired to y'all? She always looks like she got the little Rashida bags up under her eyes right here. I don't know if it's because she lost weight or what, but she looked tired. I know that her and Laura both lost weight, and I think the weight loss looks good on Laura. But I just want Gloria to pick up about 8 more pounds. I think we'd be all right. But anyways, y'all, the lunch. So Jackie gets to the lunch, and she comes on in there, and she sits it on down. She gets her drink. She gets her food. And this right here, this little scene right here lets me know still that Jackie is the one that's running shit around here. Who do you know that's going to crash a damn party, come in there, and still make the girls wait for her to say whatever she's going to say? Okay, I'm sorry, but Jackie got this, y'all. I know y'all don't like her. Y'all don't like her? Y'all don't like her, huh? Okay, well. So Jackie gets started on an apology, and you know it ain't really an apology. It's some old half-ass, her talking about how she don't feel like she did anything wrong and how they should apologize to her. And I was just like, Jackie, girl, this ain't really how you get accepted back into the fold if you want them to kind of, you know, bring you back in. This ain't really you swallowing your pride. And really, Jackie is stuck in between a rock and a hard place because she doesn't feel like she's done anything wrong. She just feels like she was just kind of saying stuff that everybody else was saying, sort of how I feel also, even though she did, you know, blow it up and make it a whole lot messier than it needed to be. But her feeling is that she was just saying what people said, and she don't really see why she got to apologize, but she will apologize because she wants to be their friend. I'm telling y'all, that Jackie, that child don't have no friends. She don't know how to be a friend. I just feel sorry for Jackie. I mean, I know she crazy and everything, but y'all don't feel sorry for her, huh? Not even a little bit? No? Okay. Everybody there is telling her that she needs to make changes to herself before that they can accept her back in, and I'm just waiting for somebody to say that they gonna make some changes themselves. But you know nobody does that because this whole group is perfect. Malaysia quickly saw how bad of an idea this was to bring Jackie in to basically the Lion's Den, and think that it was going to be a good turnout. I mean, you can't bring somebody in that everybody hates and think that they're not going to all jump on her like they did and put her on the defensive like she was. It just wasn't going to turn out. I don't know what Malaysia thought it was going to be. They don't really get anything accomplished, and what ends up happening is Gloria ends up kicking Jackie out of the house. And you know why I don't like Gloria? Because Gloria is the type of person who only going to be tough to somebody if she got backup. So she had this whole table of people there, and that's why she was as tough as she was. Y'all remember that last season when she said she was going to fuck Malaysia up on sight? Oh, okay. So here we go again. Gloria kicks her out of her house. I have a feeling that if it was just one-on-one, Gloria and Jackie, she would not have been talking to Jackie the way she was. Gloria don't have the guts to treat Jackie the way she does treat her if it was just them two. The only person that really does treat Jackie the same in her face, behind her back, you know, on the confessionals is Laura. Laura got a little shady past with me too. Laura ain't really my favorite either, but I can't appreciate the fact that Laura is going to say whatever she going to say in front of Jackie or not in front of her. So that part is good about Laura. But anyway, after they kick Jackie out, then they call her on the phone, playing on Malaysia's phone, call her and, you know, tell her to come back. You know, they talking about her boots, and I was looking at them boots like, what the fuck she got on? Who told her to put that on? I was trying to figure out just what the temperature was of the climate. Everybody else looked like they was about to be eating on a patio somewhere, and then damn Jackie looked like she fixing to be in the snow. You know, Jackie ain't never been the most fashionable, but she is a whole lot better this season than she was last season. Her hair and her clothes are a lot better. I don't know if that's saying too much, but the call on the phone was uncalled for. I thought it was childish, you know, and they're sitting there giggling, and you know, Jackie, she don't really know if they serious or not. They tell her to come back. She say, okay. I was like, Jackie, don't bring your ass back up there, girl. What is wrong with you, child? I'm telling you. Y'all don't feel sorry for her? A little bit? Oh, not even a little? Okay. Malaysia, I can tell this season that they are going to try to focus on her personality, because last season she was just kind of blah, and then the other times that she wasn't blah, she was getting on everybody's nerves. So now we got Malaysia as the peacekeeper. She is the one that's trying to keep everybody together. She almost like the Susie of this season, except, you know, we don't hate her like we hate old Susie. She meets with Jackie because she's just kind of feeling like that lunch went all wrong. It ain't nothing like how Malaysia thought it was going to be. And she just kind of wants to know how Jackie feels about everything. So she meets up with Jackie. You know, Jackie's very thankful that she got that meeting together. Jackie still has like a skewed view of how that lunch went. Really realized that she was the brunt of a joke, that, you know, they didn't really accept her, whatever that apology was. Jackie kind of feels like everything went pretty good. You know, hey, she's on her way back in. Let Jackie tell it. Malaysia's kind of looking at her like, not really, you know. So Jackie was like, well, you know what? I think I'm going to just have a dinner and invite everybody over. And Malaysia's just like, no, not exactly. Jackie says, well, you know what? Who I'm most concerned about is Laura. We've been good friends for the last 10 years. And, you know, she's like my best friend. Somebody on Twitter pointed out that it was Malaysia one week that she was good friends with. Now it's Laura. You know, Jackie, like I said, she's just grasping on, trying to get a hold of a girlfriend, y'all. One of y'all be the child friend. So Malaysia's like, okay, I'll set up that meeting. So she sets up the meeting with Jackie and Laura, and they do meet. The whole meeting was kind of odd because, you know, Jackie is just kind of like, hey girl, how you doing? And Laura's just kind of looking at her kind of on the out the side of her eye like, you crazy. Laura's kind of insulting her to her face and, you know, just kind of saying all this stuff, not saying that Jackie didn't take it, you know, didn't roll with the punches and everything. But, you know, Laura was just like, you know, when you came to the lunch the other day, you weren't yourself. And I was like, well, what the fuck you expect? I mean, you guys don't like Jackie. You know, the Jackie that you guys get on the regular, y'all don't like. So you know what? She whipped out one of them other personalities and brought some Diane on y'all ass, okay? They're talking, and, you know, I think that Laura does kind of accept Jackie for what she is. She feels like Jackie is crazy. And I've told you guys in the past that you got friends for different reasons. You got friends that you party with, friends that you know, you go shopping with, friends that you can tell your deepest, darkest secrets. You got friends that you better not tell them nothing. Friends that you grew up with, friends that are jealous, friends that you can't bring around your man, friends that you got to take with a grain of salt. And then you got your best friend. So, you know, you got all these type of friends. And I think Laura accepts Jackie as her crazy friend. And that's cool. You know, if you're going to be somebody's friend, then be somebody's friend. Don't be expecting them to do all this changing and everything. I mean, and fuck, we done got to be about 40 years old. Ain't nobody doing too much more changing. This is the one you're going to get right here. Take it or leave it. So the meeting was crazy, y'all. Did y'all peep the Peter Cottontail music that was going on? Oh, y'all hear that? It stopped raining. Yeah, the Peter Cottontail music that was going on was crazy. It was like a tuba and a flute, and it just made everything even sound crazier. Poor little Jackie, y'all. They just treat Jackie so bad on VH1. But, you know, at the little sit-down dinner, lunch, whatever you want to call it, I guess them two squashed whatever beef they had. So this Brooke girl. Okay, you guys, so I'm trying to figure out how I feel about Brooke. When she came on last week, I was like, oh, okay, I think I'm going to like this girl. She seems pretty cool enough, but I don't know. She seems a little shady, a little messy, but let me just backtrack a little bit. They're trying to establish why Brooke is on the show. You know, she's dating some baller. I still do not know the guy's name, but he was on the show last night, and they was, you know, hanging out. So they're at the beach, and they walking together. And side note, will somebody please get fucking Brooke a size, 2 sizes up on the goddamn bathing suit top? I mean, fuck! Them big ass titties, they just stay struggling against fabric all the time. I mean, it just be barely stuck up in there. I mean, they so big and juicy. They just seem like they too big for her frame. I mean, when they was doing the confessionals and she was sitting in the room and she had on that high neck shirt and you could see how slender her shoulders were, and then all of a sudden it just went out like a triangle into her big ass titties. I was just like, that was not the right shirt for her. It just made her look like Medea. Y'all know how Medea be looking up at the top. She needs to have like a V-neck or a scoop neck, a jewel neck or something, because that was not the look for her. But she's a beautiful girl and she got it going on. That body is real nice and everything, and shit is just juicy. It's a whole lot. But anyway, the boyfriend. So I don't know what his name is. You know, he was sitting there and she was saying how hot he was, and I was looking like, okay, girl, you hot, I guess. See, something wrong with his head. Is fucked up. It's wrong in the back. It ain't got the right hook. You know how men got to have the right hook back here. It's just flat. And I was just like, no, girl. He's a baller, and that's all we require for this show. They have a fun relationship. You know, they hang out when he's in town. She likes the fact that he's not always there. And, you know, it's not nothing too serious, that they just have a good time. And we're going to read that to mean that When he's in town, they get together, they party, and they have sex. When he's not in town, she gets together, parties, and has sex with somebody else. So Brooke and Drea meet because Drea wants to see how Brooke feels about all the other girls. Brooke is like, I like Laura and Gloria, and Brooke basically likes everybody. The only one that she don't really know about is Jackie. And I was like, well, why you got a problem with Jackie? I mean, you ain't even been around long enough to have a problem with Jackie. So you can't be coming into the situation with all your preconceived notions. Jackie ain't even did nothing to you yet. While they're sitting there talking, then here comes Gloria. And I guess Gloria's gonna be like the hangers on. I mean, she always hanging with these girls. All of a sudden, that last season, she couldn't be bothered with Drea because remember, Drea was beneath her. Drea was a stripper girl. Drea was like a baller's dream and a baller's wife's nightmare. Let Gloria tell it. So she had all kind of problems with Drea last season. But this season, you know, she ace boom coons with Drea and Brooke. Now, let's get to this King Magazine shoot. Okay, so Drea is booked for this King Magazine shoot. She gets to the set, and when she gets there, Brooke is already there. Brooke is already in hair and makeup, and you know, she's getting all dazzled up. And when Drea sees her, she is upset, like, what the fuck is she doing here? I was kind of the same way, like, now why is she there? I couldn't understand how that setup went. Like, if this is Drea's shoot, then why is somebody else there? Now, I don't know too much about these urban models. You know, that's what they are, urban models. But I just didn't know who booked them. Who booked the child? Like, why is she there? Is Brooke supposed to be there also? Or did she just show up on her own? Or did, you know, King Magazine tell her to come? Or did VH1 tell her to come? I really have a feeling that VH1 set that shit up. Brooke is there already. Drea sees her. She's pissed. She's just like, you know, I work hard in this business and I earn the respect of having a closed set. I don't want nobody else here. Especially not no big ass juicy ass bitch like Brooke. Drea calls a photog that's, you know, handling the shoot, and you know, he kind of just like, what's going on, what's up? And she was just like, you know, why is she there? I would rather come back when it's not you know, anybody else on set. And you know, the photographer is just like, you know what, I don't give a damn, whatever you decide to do. You know, this one monkey don't stop no show. Okay, we got Juicy up in here, we gonna take her damn pictures. Drea leaves, and you know, Brooke stays back and she gets the entire shoot to herself. Now, I can't be mad at Brooke. You know, she's hustling. I know that modeling is a dog-eat-dog world. I mean, you got to be up on your game, and you got to, you know, you got to fight for what you want. And you know, I also can't be mad that Drea let that girl shake her out of her own modeling job. I mean, Drea left, and look who won. I mean, Brooke got the damn job. So I'm not mad that Brooke, you know, came up like that. I mean, yeah, it was kind of, you know, it's kind of funky the way she did it, but hey, every man for himself, obviously. The problem that I have with it, though, is that Brooke is just making it a point to tell every goddamn body that Drea, you know, left the shoot. You know, she's telling everybody that Drea is unprofessional, that, you know, she's like a diva, and that nobody's gonna want to work with her. And, you know, she's just telling everybody. She's telling damn crew people, she's telling her managers, she's telling Gloria, and, you know, Gloria's there, and Gloria had the nerve to have a fucking opinion. And I was like, Gloria, you know what? Stay in your damn lane, okay? First of all, Drea's supposed to be your damn girl, okay? But now you sitting up here co-signing on Brooke. You don't even know the story. Just stay out of it. Just stay out of it. But yeah, Brooke is telling anybody who would listen how unprofessional Drea is. And you know, them are the kind of words that you throw out there and that you know, can take effect. I know that Brooke knows what she's doing when she just keeps on saying it to everybody. It's just like you planting a seed that Drea is not the one. I'm the one. I'm the one that's here. I've been doing this job for 6 or 7 years. I never wanted a closed set. I've never demanded that nobody else was there. I've never done this. I've never done that. So yeah, it's just this little subtle planted seeds that Brooke does that makes me kind of look at her and be like, I don't know. I'm not making a judgment one way or the other. I got to see with Brooke. But Brooke looked like she got some shit up her sleeve. Malaysia meets up with her girlfriend, and I don't know who this girl is. I can't remember what her name was, and I don't know if she's the new person. I'm trying to see who is the second other person that they said is on the show. I thought they said they were bringing 2 people. But anyway, Malaysia and her good girlfriend are walking. They exercising. I'm trying to understand why the hell they so dressed up, okay? They got these cute little walking outfits on. It look like it fucking got the tag still hooked up on it. Like they ain't never used it before. You know, cute tennis shoes. They got the shit tied up in their hair real cute. I was like, that ain't how you look when you exercise. Fuck, that ain't how I look anyway. Made up to the nines, you know, they walking and whatever. Malaysia is telling the girl about what's been going on, you know, and Malaysia tells the girl about Jackie, the lunch that she had, and the girl was just laughing, just like, oh my God, how you gonna invite Jackie to, you know, that little scene there? You know, Malaysia's like, oh, I was trying to do something. Then the girl, she must have said the most profound shit of the night, and she was just like, well, what everybody mad for? Did she fuck anybody's man? And, you know, Malaysia's like, no. She's like, well, then what the hell is the problem? Shit, women all talk behind each other's back about each other, and that is the truth. Y'all remember me trying to tell y'all last season? Y'all remember the story about the faux titty, right? So the girl sums it up in a nutshell. She can't figure out what the big deal is, and I was like, okay, girl, I'm right there along with you. Oh, and this one little last bit of tea, you guys. So the girl is talking to Malaysia. Malaysia is like, oh yeah, and there's a new girl. Her name is Brooke, and the girl immediately is like, oh yeah, I know that bitch. She a hater. I was like, oh, word? And Malaysia was just like, she's, you know, like, what? And she's like, yeah, she's a hater. That bitch be tripping, such and such and such. You know, her man be buying me shit, and she be mad. And I was thinking, like, now, I don't know if I heard that clearly, but did she say that? Did she say that Brooke's man be buying her shit and she be mad? I'm thinking, like, yeah, I guess I would hate you too if my man was buying you shit. Alright, you guys, so the rain is about to get back started, and I got to run out and get me some lunch real fast. I'm starving like Marvin. You guys remember to rate, comment, and subscribe to my channel. I'm itsrox. My channel is for itsrox. Everything else I do will be in the bottom bar below. Alright. So I hope that you guys have a wonderful, wonderful rest of your day, and I plan on doing the same. Until the next time, Roxstars. Bye.